like when
okay.
but right? Did you see that where she's like, I forgot what she said, but she's like, you're this, you're that, and Meredith's like, shut up.
No, you're right. That actually looks good. And to your point, if I recall last year, the RHO SL, whatever, Salt Lake City
See,
trailer. There you go. Thank you.
you're
It
welcome.
it we had that tease of the volunteers, but we really didn't know the reveal. It was just in the trailer, and it was like receipts, timeline. But we really didn't know what the whole thing was leading up, right? And the season opened last season of Salt Lake with Heather Gay getting that phone call, like, oh my God. So, and then it played out and it was like so explosive, right? It was like the best season they've ever had. So maybe to your point, and Mary is back. Mary's got that
Full
snowflake. She
time,
is back full
full
time.
time.
So this could be, you're right. This is, and Mary Cosby is television gold. And by the way, I've got to drop the R word more often because Mary apparently was dropping the R word left and right.
Nobody cares
She's got
apparently. I mean, she's
promoted.
on the show.
I could bring that word back. So anyhow, yeah, there you have it. Maybe it is going to be good. You're right. Maybe it's going to be better than the trailer.
Well, Meredith is out there saying, like, don't underestimate us. We kept volunteers to ourselves. So we got some things. We are the cast. We're not New Jersey. We're not Beverly Hills with Hilton and Rinna. We're the cast that we know how to keep a secret. Now, I don't know if I believe you, Miss Marks, but Meredith Marks, by the way, is so pretty. And her style is so phenomenal. I find her style of dress, I just find her very attractive. I mean, I don't want to fuck her, but I'm just saying she's a beautiful woman. Just for whatever that's worth. What was I gonna say? But I'm a little excited. This is Shed Media. It's the same people. Now, granted, it's the same people that do Girls Trip and Roni, the new Roni we'll talk about. But this is the production company that also gave us Luann and Ramona and Sonia and Dorinda. Like, to me, this Salt Lake is like, it's similar. It's a really strong cast where I feel everybody holds their own weight. We also have a newbie, Bronwyn. Now, I am friends with the original Bronwyn, Wyndham Burke. I know no one people have reactions when I say that, but I'm friends with Bronwyn. I like her. And I text her often when I'm in the mood and vice versa. So we have a new Bronwyn in our lives, and I don't know much about her, but I'm kind of intrigued. I saw some pictures and I saw the trailer. This Bronwyn, spelled differently, she intrigues me. We have two new friends of. What is
Bronwyn.
this about? Is this true? Where Jen Shah is upset? Is that real or is that like a joke? Like
I think it's a
somewhere in
joke.
you're right, somewhere in a jail, Jen Shah's upset. Is she though, or is she just thrilled that Von Teese is off the
Oh,
airwaves?
no, I agree with this. It was a meme that was posted this past week, and it basically says, I won't hold it up because then you get dinged sometimes on your YouTube, but it says somewhere.
Honey, you just said some yes. You get me in trouble a little bit, Sarah. I have a very unhinged co-host here. Very unhinged.
You have
Go
to
on.
go in and hit all the things. It asks you when you're going to monetize, like, are there any curse words? Are there any usage of copyright?
Really?
This, that. Yeah,
Huh.
you have to hit those.
I
Anyway, and it
don't
costs
get dinged often,
money.
but when you did that picture of that Kenya, that Brittany with that thing that got Kenya Moore fired. Oh, girl, they were not happy with me at YouTube. They said, can
Yeah,
you
you got that
please?
shut down.
Yeah, the videos. They're like, but hey, we post 8,000 videos every now and then. You know what? This is the world we live in.
Somewhere
So where are
in
we going?
a
Yeah.
federal correction institution far, far away, Jen Shah is make believing that the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City season 5 color scheme is all about her because the women are all in purple and
Oh,
that famous
yes.
purple reunion look. So
Mhm.
no, she's been awfully quiet. I have to imagine it completely chaps her ass, though, that she is not on TV. And I think that she is pretending when she sees that trailer that her snowflake is restored and she is back. And I'm beginning to think Teresa came back. It's just she's still only what? We're going on a year and a half. It'll be 2 years, I believe, this coming February. She's been in the slammer, and I think she's going to serve 5.
That isn't,
So
I mean,
long
that's not
time.
so bad. Like two
Well,
years,
you're
like we're halfway through, girl.
not so bad. Oh God, nothing seems worse to me. I'm also watching the Scott Peterson documentary. The dude's been in jail now. Look, I mean, it looks like he killed his wife, but I don't know. And now they're saying he didn't. So
Let me just tell you something.
he's been in jail 2 decades, honey. That's a whole lifetime has happened. A whole lifetime has happened. 5 years. Her kids have gone through things. Nobody wants to visit you in jail. It's so
This is why I keep myself on the straight and narrow. Now, if I did go to jail, I would actually go to the commissary, and the first thing I would buy would be the knee pads, and I would be on my knees. Literally, I don't even want the prison boyfriend. I just want to be the prison slut, and I will blow every single person. You can line up when
I'm
you're
the one
in.
that gets your YouTube shut down.
When you're in the mood, I will give you a little something, and yeah, everyone have a moment. And then because otherwise I'm not going to last in there, honey. I will be literally like led to the slaughter. I can't survive in prison. I have no life skills.
Great. Yes, you do.
But
You'd be a lawyer. You'd be advising everybody. Clearly, you have a big mouth. I mean,
mm,
you'd do very, I think you'd be quite popular. Let me just say, I think you'd be in with the Bloods, the Crips. I think they'd all be vying for Miss Yontif.
that's true. I wouldn't, but then I mean, I would get in the shoe. But also, like we've learned from Orange is the New Black. Like I forgot which girls. I think it was like Dasha Polanco, and I forgot the other actress. They did the morning radio show. They had some issues and they eventually quit. But Miss Shaw, wherever you are, I forgot which prison. She should do recaps. Put the damn thing on and have a recap podcast from prison with Jen Shah. This is brilliant. And honestly, I mean, can you charge money for things in prison? Like, can you run like a little business in prison? Okay, you can't. But the girls will all want to be a guest to recap. Jen Shah would be taken care of by the big wigs, the big Berthas and stuff in prison. Jen Shah, I know, well, her team is listening to this. Let me be honest with you. Have your girl Jen Shah in the jumpsuit start a RHOSLC prison
Well, look, she's
podcast
in
recap.
there with Elizabeth Holmes, right? Oh, I mean, the legendary Elizabeth Holmes, who scammed all of, what is it? Tech Valley or whatever they call it, tech bros. She scammed them out of $200 million because apparently she thought she could do a blood test where you got like instant results, which is impossible because your blood has to be whatever, shaken and added stuff and all these things. So look, she and Elizabeth Holmes should launch a podcast together when they get out. Bravo is slamming. And, they ought to do just their
I
slamming.
like the name of it. I like the name of it. I
And
like
they
the name of it.
Just two former jail girls, and Elizabeth Holmes gave birth. I don't even understand these women. They cannot be all right. They're clearly not all right. Had a baby. 6 months, 3 months, 4 months later, she leaves that baby. That has to be the lowest of low moments, and you go to jail. What in the actual F is wrong with these women? These children pay the price for what these.
Also, I don't even understand how out of all the scams, like I almost understand Jen Shah's, but I don't understand how you think you're going to get away with don't you have to deal with the FDA? Like, let's create a new
Yes,
blood
and you don't
test.
think other rich people want their money? Here's the thing. When things happen, poor people they go to Yelp. Rich people sue you, as
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
as someone who's got
Oh,
deep pockets.
no.